everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the OTS Starties, and today is my Christmas special. Well, more of an end of year reflection kind of thing. So last year for my Christmas special, I decided to run a train on Trainz 2009 going through the Alps. We're sticking with the theme of Europe by going to Germany in the winter. So we're running a steam train this time. Did we run a steam train last time? I don't know. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this is because I love this map. It's so traditional. Sorry if my audio isn't the best. I think it's the output with game bar. In fact, I could choose the other one, but the output with that would be plain awful, and I don't want it to be like that. So hopefully you'll be able to hear my voice. This is chosen all the inputs and outputs. So yeah, actually let's have a look at this village because this is my favourite part of the map. So on one side we've got someone dressed as Mrs. Claus selling stuff for Christmas, mini trees, and then I love this picture of the nativity, and then we've got more salespeople, and then over here. Now I'm going to try my hardest not to get copyright strike from YouTube because there are some traditional Christmas carols in this, and this big hill as well is something I love about this map. But anywho, we're running a steam train today, and also this is the map where I found a little reference, so let's sound the horn. So one of the things I want to talk about is Dock 2 Gallifrey Falls. Now first of all, thank everyone who has at least watched Gallifrey Falls. You know, even if it is just a few seconds of it or a few minutes, because you know every view means a lot to me. This project means a lot to me, and I'd encourage it to be spread around, well, the Dock 2 community really, because this right. So this, you could say Dock 2 Gallifrey Falls is another way of saying no to the new era. You know, because for those who don't know, I'm not really a fan of this new era, and that's okay if I'm not. But anyway, I'd encourage any. This is kind of my way of saying, saying I don't like this new era, so I'm going to make one myself. It's set an alternate version of the Time War. There's going to be no crossovers, no multi-doctors here, just the Doctor and a companion and a few other characters. But yeah, Gallifrey Falls, thanks for all the support with that. I've had a few positive comments there. Will there be a sequel? I don't think so anytime soon, because the thing is, sequels don't usually work, and if I do a time jump thing, then it suddenly won't work either, so it might have to be set about a day after the ending to the first one. I've got something else planned for next year, something whistle there, something related to stop motion, but I've only started writing the first episode of that. But yeah, I can't wait to start filming it myself. Now we might as well. Actually, let's slowly stop. Something I've learned while playing this is you've got to slow down every time you approach a station, but not too slow. Let's just go to the station. I'm going to try. don't want to get copyright strike. Please don't give me copyright. Right, let's stop right there. Right, let's stop right there. Oh yeah, I like the animations that come with the carriages as well. I don't want to get copyright. Sorry. As much as I love Christmas carols, I don't want to get a strike. Tell you what, I got this copyright strike once from WWE, where it was meant to be a custom of Damian Priest in my NXT series, which, yeah, I was an abysmal announcer for that. The audio was awful for that as well. It was a bit too loud. Yeah, I used about 1 second or 1 or 2 seconds of Kane's Titantron. So yeah, I'm never using Titantrons with my customs. As I was saying, yeah, copyright strikes aren't nice, are they? These carriages kind of remind me of Henry's Express from Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh, I've gone over the speed limit. I don't want to get a speeding fine. I'm acting as though this is real, but it's not really, is it? It's just a simulator. Something else, obviously, with my health and chronic fatigue now. So, for those who don't know, I was hospitalised in February with pneumonia and RSV, and borderline sepsis. But I'm better than I was, much better than I was. But I've still got fatigue from that. Let's go up to 50. So yeah, that was an initial thing I'll remember about the production of Gallifrey Falls, because I literally just finished filming Act 1, and as soon as I got to and then in February, I was sadly, you know, the rest is history, hospitalised. But I'm still here at least. Something else is Astartes analysis, and of course the channel change. I changed the channel name because I wanted something that sounded more me, like Sir Devon of Kang just didn't sound right. Another Christmas carol. Sorry, as much as I love Christmas carols, I don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube. Right, there better not be one here. What's everyone's favourite Christmas song? Mine is actually the carols. My favourite one is Long Ago Prophets Knew. I like the tune of it and the melody. It sounds like you're going on an adventure or going on a journey, which of course they did. And my favourite lyrics are Mary Hail, da da da, she believed, she obeyed, da da da, da da da. Because I think that's a good lesson, you know, if you believe, then you'll achieve your goal. The doors don't open in this, do they? Oh! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Right, Doctor Who fans, before he disappears, look who it is! Oh, Tom Baker's decided to go in the train. See if we can track him down. Where are you, Fourth Doctor? Where are you? Is he anywhere in this train? Oh, has he rushed off to the TARDIS and he used the... What's that thing that him, Sarah and Harry Sullivan used? Forgot what it was now. Oh well. I think Christmas is a quite sacred time of year for many religious people, but for Christians especially, because, you know, they are talking about the birth of Jesus Christ, who would later go on to uh, who would later go on to achieve many great things. But I'm just thinking of that line from Blackadder's Christmas Carol, where Georgie Porgy says, "Not the Christmas story about the bloke who's bored, then yells his mouth off, and then spends 3 days away, and then comes back and yells his mouth off even more." I watched Blackadder's Christmas Carol the other night as well. Definitely a comedy classic. It's the same with Morecambe and Wise. I watched Morecambe and Wise with Angela Rippon and Elton John, and I was saying, you can see why they cast Taron Egerton as him in Rocket Man. Why am I going slow? Tell you what, it's quite slippery on these rails, isn't it? If I've got time, I might try and consult the no! I don't want to go that fast. It's hard multitasking, isn't it? Right, keyboard shortcuts. B is to sand, so I'm going to put some sand down on the... Sand is basically to stop the train from slipping, and we're only going 22 miles an hour. Everyone's thinking, what the hell's going on here? I'm also looking forward to the yearly Call the Midwife Christmas special. I love Call the Midwife. And of course, something else that has taken on... Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, Astartes analysis. It had started with just a simple Next Step review. I wanted to review the Next Step Series 6 because I hadn't even seen it. I changed my opinions on a lot of the characters, I'm not going to lie there. I think I like Piper a bit more now. I like Finn, like when I never used to. But now I can see why all the fans really like them. Then we've got, you know, and then of course we have Summer. Now I think they dropped the ball with Summer. She had so much potential, and yet they decide it's a good idea to make her turn off the power the next season. Got to slow down here. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Just slow down there. You'll all have to get in the first carriage. Oh! Looks like a Peaky Blinder. Then, of course, it went on to Hetty Feather. I didn't want to do anymore. Whoa! Hold on a minute. What is Graffiti doing here at in this setting? It must be the Doctor. The Doctor's time travelled and put Graffiti on there for no reason whatsoever. Yeah. Series 7 wasn't that... Series 7 is when the Next Step started to really die. And then the Next Step died with Season 8. Like, there were some things I liked about it, but there were some things I hated about it as well. For instance, why drop the entire A Troop versus B Troop dynamic and then go on to introduce some new characters? What the hell is that all about? So I'm not watching that show anymore. I'm instead reviewing Hetty Feather. Yeah, I very much prefer Hetty Feather. And since I've rediscovered it, I forgot how dark it could be. Like, they actually went and tackled some difficult subjects. Another Christmas special to watch is Father Ted. With the episode with the tea maker. What if some people like the misery? And the Golden Cleric Award. Shame they didn't put Graham Norton in that episode. And the Friday night dinner Christmas special with the horrible grandma and nice grandma. Yeah, I think I'm actually preferring characters like Harriet and Cranbourne over Hetty. And also, now I've gone back to it, you see the actors who were guest stars in it, I was like, wait a minute, that's What's-His-Face from What's It? And also, when Gemma Whedon made a guest appearance as Ida Battersea, I was like, that's Yara Greyjoy! All I could see was Yara Greyjoy and ask, how is she now a kitchen maid after Ramsay Bolton's little gift? Alright, we're going to get some choirs here, which I don't really want to. Another station is there. Think we might be asked. No, we're not going to our destination. Basically, a leisurely drive out in the winter. Am I going to review anything else other than Hetty Feather? I think after Hetty Feather's over and done with, or at least in the middle, I might review something else. I don't know really. I want to do as much Hetty Feather content as I can. Ugh. Also, a show that I can recommend is This Is Us. It's on Amazon Prime, and it is, yes, it gets woke in the later series, but to start with, it's a beautifully written show, and it's clever as well. What's so clever about it is that... What's so clever about This Is Us is that it flashes between all three stages of the lives of the big three. And it's all cleverly linked together. That's one thing I admire about This Is Us. My favourite character from the show has to be Jack Pearson, I think. Out of the big three, I think it's... Actually, yeah, I think it is Randall. But out of the married characters, it has to be Toby, because he's funny. His actor's so funny, and he's so good at, you know, what he does. I don't mind Kate... No, not Caitlin. Madison. Madison, I love how she goes from annoying character to nearly Kevin's wife. I like Kevin as well. With the Manny. I think Kevin, the actor who plays Justin Hartley, would be great in Star Wars as a stormtrooper. What am I doing? He should do a serious role at some point. Oh yeah, and earlier I was talking about the next step. So some of you might be asking about season 9. No, I'm not going to watch it because it's woke. Like, I don't want to watch a woke show. I'm very happy sticking with Hetty Feather, thank you very much, even though Hetty Feather has its faults. Or I'm better off sticking with good old Morecambe and Wise. You know what? I usually think this, that the older generation of actors have got to be the best generation of actors, because, you know, we have names like Judi Dench, and many others. Judi Dench, Celia Emery, Anne Reid, and Richard Wilson, Annette Crosby, Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, Tom Baker, Peter Davison. The 60s to the 90s has to be the golden age of comedy, because you could do just about whatever you liked. Little Britain, is iconic. Little Britain's iconic. But after that, I think it all started to go a bit woke. I mean, there has been the good comedy here and there. I'm a massive fan of Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights. But nothing will ever be like the Two Ronnies or Morecambe and Wise, or Open All Hours, On the Buses, Carry On. That's another one. Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. I think that we're at the back end of the golden age of entertainment. Now it's just all woke and more woke, which really, it's sad, because, people want to be entertained. People just want to watch good shows and good movies and read good comics, read good books. But all we've got now is, you have to agree with us or you're a bigot. And my phone's just gone off now. My ringtone was Ben Shapiro, by the way. I'll try and turn my notifications off. Ringtone. Oh no, I've still got my ringtone. Media's fine. Notifications are muted. Hopefully we shouldn't have any more interruptions. So, just brush my headset up onto the microphone thing. So I've now got a microphone stand. Tell you what, sorry about the audio not being as good as it should be. I mean, it's done well on Battlefront 2 and other things, but this is just... Has it done well on Battlefront 2 though? I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, the other week I brought Star Wars Empire at War Forces of Corruption Expanded. And I don't have the original game, and it says you need Star Wars Empire at War in order to run the DLCs and expansions. I think nowadays fan-made stuff is much better than the actual program, because if you think about it, or mainstream or more independent, just think of Eric July's Ripperverse. That's really successful, and I have great admiration for Mr. July. Also, fan films can be good if it's written by somebody who loves the thing that they do. So what inspired me to make my stop motions were fan-made Doctor Who stop motions, and many others. So I'm just making sure that I try my best to make my content for the fans. Shame Tom Baker's not in the station. This is nice. We're 24 minutes into this. How much more have we got left? Whoa, we've just gone halfway. We're going to try and do the entire route. And it is about 3:30 is the time I'm recording this, or 3:35. Are we going? No, we're not going to get that on. Sorry, folks. Look at the cab. They've used this template for other trains, haven't they? They use this for yeah, other trains. Is my microphone on? Yeah, it's on. I feel sorry for this generation of, well, people in general. Because, as I stated before, they're not going to have the best entertainment. You know, in my generation, we had... Just have a look out for the Fourth Doctor again. No, but we've got a unit trooper there. Is that... No, that's not the unit logo. Actually, I think that is the unit logo. I'm not too sure if it is the unit logo. Anywho, yeah, because I grew up with shows like Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids and Superhero Squad, Transformers Prime, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't like it, but now I think about it again, it was bad because Savajo Press is just a Darth Maul ripoff. They overpushed Ahsoka when they didn't need to, and I hate Ahsoka. The entire thing with the chips just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I used to be a massive Disney shill, but now I think my opinion has changed on Star Wars. I think it's just dead. Disney are ruining it, so is Dave Filoni, and I just think that Star Wars needs to get sold to someone who is capable of writing it. And I don't want any more sequel stuff. I don't want a Rey movie, and I don't want any Disney stuff to come out. I had the idea of this Star Wars show which featured a squad of Imperial commandos, and I've got the Lego minifigures. Now I don't know if I'm going to do this or not, or if I'm going to make it or not. I don't think I will. But yeah, it incorporates a lot of Star Wars Legends lore as much as I know. Because I didn't really... And also, when you think about it, staying on the subject of Disney Star Wars, Rogue One completely retconned Star Wars Battlefront 2. Because the original Battlefront 2's campaign had this level where you'd find the Death Star plans. Well, they retconned all that away, didn't they? And then the Kenobi show was shit. Like, I didn't like Kenobi whatsoever. I was just bored all the way through it. And then I just gave up on Andor because I was that bored of it. So at that point, I was like, I'm giving up with this. I hated all of the Disney Plus series. I had no excitement for Ahsoka whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not interested in Star Wars anymore. I only like the EU. I don't want to sound like a Disney shill now. I just hate Disney and everything that they've done. Like, there is no going back for Disney. Like, their reboots just don't work. And now with the Snow White, weird, it's going to burn the entire company to the ground. What has the entertainment industry become? Transformers is another franchise that's dead. Well, actually, no, it died after Transformers Prime, I think. When Robots in Disguise 2015 came around, I was like, what is this? This is not Transformers. Why have they done this to Bumblebee? I'm going to turn my audio up a bit. That's echo volume. Is this okay? I hope it is. But yeah, they've just ruined Transformers altogether, and I have no hype for it whatsoever. Earthspark was just, no, I refuse to watch it. And there is only one War for Cybertron, and it's not the Netflix show, it's the video game. Why can't we just have shows like we used to have? Why does everything I love have to be ruined? It's just a general question. Can't we just get a good show? Can't we just get a good show? Oh, nice backdrop. Right, this is it. This isn't it, but yeah. Oh, we're getting near to the end. Let's slow down a bit. And stop. There's this glitch that happens with this when part of the train glitches out and it becomes and it just goes out at about 101 miles per hour. Let's see if the Fourth Doctor's departed. No, he has not. Next year is going to be a game changer for a lot of things. And I don't just mean in wrestling, because MJF could be going to WWE, joining Cody and CM Punk. Tell you what the funny thing is, CM Punk returned the same night as the Star Beast was broadcast. CM Punk got the most pop of the night. Like, everyone just went mental when he returned. He was trending the next morning. I know that Doctor Who has done that, but that moment, nothing that happened in the Star Beast will ever compare to CM Punk coming back to WWE. Even though his theme song's a remastered version of Cult of Personality, which, well, I prefer the original. Nothing beats the original. I actually listen to it nearly every day. So no wonder that was my most listened to song on my Spotify playlist. One of the others was Kill Switch Engage with End of Heartache. Skillet, Crossfire by Skillet. I love the Dominion album. They've got more of Jen in it, I have to say. What's going on next year? Well, for this channel, I've got some big projects planned, a series of sorts, which I'm not going to spill too much about. Right, that's in the correct position. What happens if we get... No. That's just a... Yeah, someone wants some Royal David City. I hope my audio's okay. I'm recording this, I'm not streaming. I don't think I've ever streamed. I want to though, but you know. We've had some surprising losses this year. I have to say, the loss that has shocked me the most is Bray Wyatt. Like, he was only about in his 30s. A very creative mind. I did an entire tribute. But what's sad is the fact that Brody Lee and Bray Wyatt are not there, and the only two people left of the Wyatt family are Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan, or Redbeard, or whatever name he goes by now. And the day before, we also lost Terry Funk as well. It even made BBC News. Like, wrestling... oh yeah, CM Punk's return also made BBC News as well. Like, the BBC rarely covers wrestling. You know it's big when the BBC are covering it. I'm going to try and get all three carriages in there. Oh, it's nearly 4 o'clock. Well, it's about 10 to 4 now. Let's slow down. We managed to get all three in. I'm not gonna. I think we've also had a lot of anti-woke revolutions this year as well. We've had more Rippaverse content coming out. All the platforms turned invisible. Ah, right, look here. That's the Fourth Doctor. No one is convincing me otherwise. He's got the scarf, he's got the hat, he's got the coat. This is the Fourth Doctor. Change my mind. I like that little reference that they put in. Oh, what does that paper say? Scientists grow rocket cow. What the hell? Who the hell was writing on... Oh, it's the Daily Mail. I've just... Wow. Should probably get back to the train. I love all the little references that they put in this. Oh, we're going to the platform anyway. How many stations have we got left till we reach our destination? Not far to go now. Let's get on with it. 2 more stations to go. So I think this is our penultimate. Shall we stop here? Yeah, let's stop at all the destinations. And after this, we're going for the record. We're going to have some fun and we're going to go way over the speed limit. Hope we don't crash. Nah. We're going to go as... Nah, we're going to go fast. Oh yeah, something else I've got into this year is Stardom. Stardom Wrestling in Japan. Tell you what, the Joshi wrestlers there are... I prefer them to the women of WWE. That's an unpopular opinion. But that is my honest take on it, because they're so athletic and they are innovative of their own moves. They're creative with their movesets, so like May Sarah's Hammerlock Powerbomb. Mina Shirakawa's figure 4 Dragon Screw or figure 4 driver. Starlight Kid's little scoop slam driver thing. We've also got Azumi with Azumi Sushi. I think my favourite wrestlers have to be Azumi and Starlight Kid. I'm drifting now towards Mei Sarah and what's her face? Mei Sarah and Suzu Suzuki. Another one I like is just discovered Army what's her face? Army thingy. I like Waka. Waka's nice. She looks like a nice person as well. Yeah, I very much love Joshi Wrestling. Though one frustration I have with Stardom is why did they let go of Mariah May and keep in Megan Bay? Why is Mariah May ruining herself in AEW? Like, I preferred her as part of Club Venus. I feel sorry for Paul Mina. Yeah, I like Tekla as well. She's very talented. I like Julia as well. Yeah, I preferred Stardom over everything. I think NXT's just dead now because, well, first it went to NXT 2.0 and now it's just rebranded into a soft, I don't know what. I preferred NXT Black and Gold in 2018 because you had lots of former Ring of Honor guys in there. I hope I don't crash here. Yeah, we're reaching our destination shortly. I hope at least I get to go to this. But anywho. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Megan Bayne. I prefer Mariah May. She's a good actor as well. Apparently she's an actor. I love to hear the Stardom ring announcer say her name as well. Mariah May! Oh, we're going to stop it on this route. Okay. Are we reaching the end of the line? Oh! Crap, we are! Are we going to crash? No! I don't want to crash! No! Yeah, no. No. And we've ended with a crash. What a lovely way to end the video. Let's just explore a bit further. I love how big this is. It feels like we're in the flatlands. Yeah, so I think that just about ends the video here. We end with a train crash. Please don't be a premonition of things to come. Yeah, so that just about ends this video here. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. So, goodbye, good night, and follow the buzzards.